Hello and welcome back to the channel. You know, going to a theme park can be very expensive between the tickets and heck, just the food. But today we're going inside of Universal Studios to find the most outrageously expensive items we can find. Hold on to your butts, hold on to your wallets. So you guys know I'm not big on shopping vlogs. I don't cover a lot of merchandise. Shopping is not like my most fun thing to do. But since today we're looking at some crazy stuff, some unique stuff, I thought it would be fun. Not that I can afford any of this stuff. There might be one item on here that maybe you guys would actually purchase. The rest of it is just gonna be for fun, I think. Let's start with one of the newest stores, the Bourne Identity Stunt Show. They have a little store that's open. It just opened, in fact. Let's go check it out. There's gonna be something pretty expensive in there, I'm sure. Now, the Mummy, Frankenstein, and his bride are not for sale, but I have found the most expensive thing in here. Let's go check it out. The most expensive thing in the Bourne Stuntacular gift shop is this life-size Slimer at $1,625. But right next to it, we have a signed piece of artwork also from Ghostbusters, and it's $1,000. But the second most expensive thing in this store is this T600, this Terminator bust for $1,500. Not the most expensive thing, but probably one of the coolest things, at least that I like. It's limited edition, 13 of 400, is this Frankenstein with all the switches and everything, $565. And then, of course, I'm going to show you one more cool thing. We have a big old Good Guys doll, a Chucky doll, for $650. Behind me here is the Hollywood prop shop. A lot of cool stuff in here. I'm going to save this for last because I think the most expensive thing in the park is in here. We'll save that for last. Of all the things we're going to look at today, this is probably the one thing you guys would most likely purchase, and that is the VIP experience. There's a couple of these. You have your regular experience, and then you have your private tours. Now, the price of this is going to vary based on the time of year. I did a little research, and it looks like for the summertime, for a family of 4, it would probably run between $1,500, $1,600. This time of year, like in February, maybe $1,100 to $1,200. Now, if you get the private VIP tour, that of course would be more. You have to call in to get those pricings. Still, this experience a bit too expensive for my blood. I did take a peek in the ET store. Nothing expensive in there. I'm sure nothing too expensive here in Springfield, but once we get through Springfield, there's going to be some cool stuff and costly stuff in the MIB Gear Shop. Oh yeah, now we made it to the MIB gift shop, the gear shop. We can really spend some money in here. And right off the bat, we see this Megatron, the Last Night statue, limited edition, 130 out of 500, and the cost of this is $3,655, but shipping is available. You say that's a little small for you? Well, here's a life-size Dark Knight statue for $5,700. Again, shipping is available. I wonder what the shipping cost would be. Oh my God. We have another Transformers for sale. This one is Shockwave, limited edition. 888 of these were made. This is $5,200. But the most expensive thing in here is this life-size Man of Steel statue, Superman, $7,000. Have it shipped back to the UK for yourself. $3,000 for this Batman piece of art. This one looks to be Michael Keaton as Batman. And then for $4,000, this Aliens poster signed by pretty much everyone involved with the movie. Well, that might not be the most expensive thing in here, but maybe the coolest thing, this utility bat belt, signed by Adam West with a bat boomerang, $1,600. And holy phone bills, Batman, we have a signed bat phone. I assume this is Commissioner Gordon's phone, the one he would use to call Batman, but it is signed. $1,500, quite a phone bill. And the last two things I want to show you, you have a Spock for $1,075 and Captain Kirk for $2,000. Seriously, are you telling me Captain Kirk is twice as valuable as Mr. Spock? I would argue that point. But so much cool stuff in here. Expensive and cool stuff. You know, after you get off MIB, come check it out. If you're not gonna buy anything, just admire all the cool stuff. Okay, now we're going to head into Diagon Alley to find the most expensive Harry Potter stuff, which I think will be in Wiseacres, but we'll find out for sure in just a second. I think I'll just let you guys enjoy the stroll to Wiseacres. I've got to deal with the crowds. You just got to look at them. Into Wiseacres, which is located just across from the Escape from Gringotts ride, to find the most expensive Harry Potter thing. Well, we'll start with the second most expensive thing in here, and that's this map of Diagon Alley for $559. This is print number 39 of 250. But the most expensive thing that I can find in here is this photo of the dragon escaping from Gringotts with the three best friends there ever were on the back of it, and it is $695. And now for the coolest thing in here, for $495, they have a model of the Escape from Gringotts facade. You know, the one with the dragon escaping from Gringotts. $495. And now on to the film vault. I bet we can find some very expensive stuff in the film vault. And now to step inside my favorite store at Universal Studios, the film vault. And it's my favorite because of all the classics that they have in here. Classic Back to the Future, classic Monsters, Psycho. I really love this store. Okay, before I show you the most expensive thing in here, let me show you some items more affordable for people like you and me. LOL. For $2,800, you can get a signed Mr. Fusion. The hoverboard is a bargain at $775. For $1,100, you can get some signed futuristic Nikes, signed by Michael J. Fox, but aren't they more vintage now? For $1,500, a signed mini DeLorean, signed by all the major stars. $1,500. Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. But we do need some money. So in this store, the film vault, we have another Terminator bust. This one $1,500. Again, it's a T600. So the second most expensive thing I can find in here is this Arnold Schwarzenegger signed bust of him as a Terminator, and that is $2,300. There's actually two things in here tied as the most expensive. The first is this Back to the Future signed poster, $3,000. However, you can save some cash by having it rolled, not framed, and rolled is just $2,300. And the most expensive thing I can find in here, this cast signed DeLorean canvas for $3,000. Wouldn't that look good hanging up in your house or my bedroom? Into the MIB Gift Shop for some more expensive items. The MIB Gift Shop, officially known as Sahara Traders, under scrim right now. For $6,500, this mummy is the second most expensive thing in here. And we have a new leader for the most expensive thing at Universal Studios. For $12,000, you can buy this sarcophagus. 12,000 bucks and you can take this home? Oh my God, how much would shipping be on this? Especially if you're going to like the UK. Do any of my UKers want to buy this and have it shipped home with them? Well, I suppose if you can afford $12,000 for that, you might can afford the shipping, I would imagine. Well, here's something I don't see every day, and I'm here a lot. The Egyptian queen is out. I have to get a selfie with her. I don't know if it shows up on camera, but she is ripped. She is shredded. And now let's make our way over to the prop shop there on Hollywood Boulevard. A couple more items I want to show you. Some very unique, expensive items. Stuff I can't take home with me. Not quite at the end yet, guys. You're almost there, though. I want to remind you, click that subscribe button and that bell notification button so you'll know when another video is ready for you to view. You know what, before we get over to the prop shop, I bet if we peek in the supply vault, we'll find some very expensive Transformer items. And after a quick peek around, I have found the most expensive item in this store, this Transformer Bumblebee, the new style Bumblebee, $2,875. Just a tad under $3,000 for this Bumblebee. Okay, we've made it to Williams of Hollywood, the prop shop. I'm happy to be away from the Egyptian queen. As pretty as she was pretty ripped, and she would kick my butt in arm wrestling or perhaps a fair fight. She would just straight up kick my butt. Lots and lots of cool stuff in here, but I'm only interested in two items. First, Harley Quinn. And honestly, for $1,550, I'm surprised no one has snatched up this Harley Quinn yet. She's been in here for a while. Especially when you consider Superman is like $7,000. Sorry, Harley, I don't think Nikki will allow you in the house. So I have learned the second most expensive thing in the prop shop is this Halloween Horror Nights arcade game, and this is listed at $2,000. And the most expensive thing here in the prop shop, which is kind of a bargain now that I've seen other things throughout the park, for $5,000, the Wakita sign. You can have that. Part of the reason for the expense is the fact it is hooked up to the electrical, but they'll pull it down for you for $5 grand. Well, that is it, guys. That's all the insanely, outrageously expensive things you can buy at Universal Studios. I don't know about you, but I'm depressed now about all the cool stuff I cannot buy. I hope you're not, though. I hope you're feeling okay. And as always, guys, don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. Thanks for watching Rick's Flix, and now it's time to relax. For today's video, I would like to take a moment and thank those viewers who have visited my coffee page and bought me a cup of coffee or a butterbeer recently. First up from Maine, the Edgar triplets, Haley, Brandon, and Jenny. Hopefully I get to see you during your March trip. Just look for me, I'll be that big guy in yellow. Also from Maine, thanks for the coffee, Amy and Addie. Thanks for watching and thanks for supporting the channel. And to a former Universal employee, Brett Kessler, thank you for supporting the channel, Brett. Jenny LaFell, thank you so much for the coffee, and we're so happy we can brighten your day. And lastly, for today, thank you so much, Brandy Lore. Hopefully I'll run into you during your visit next week. Again, thank you all for your support. We really appreciate it at this channel.